Hello and welcome back on my channel, my loves. Today we talk about a super important topic, and this is how to heal the good girl pattern and finally be your authentic self. If you constantly feel drained after being around people, if you always try to be nice, easy, low maintenance, and also acceptable for others, then you're probably living in the good girl mask without even realizing it. And I struggled with that for the longest time, because when you live in a good girl mask, you dim your own light. You dim your own light because you're scared to be seen, you're scared to shine your light, you're scared that you trigger people, that people get upset with you. But when you finally step out of this mask, you are in your authentic energy. And authentic energy is one of the highest vibrations on a vibrational scale. And once you live in this state, you will attract so many blessings, so many opportunities in your life, and you finally feel also so good about yourself, so in balance, because finally you are the real you. And you can only access this frequency when you stop performing and when you allow your true self to breathe and come to the surface. So let's talk about what the good girl mask actually is, and also the signs that you are living in the good girl mask. And at the end of the video, I'm gonna show you all my tips that helped me so much to finally drop this mask and to live more in alignment. And I'm telling you, once you learn how to do that, your life will become so much better, so much easier, and everything is so much more in the flow and so much more peaceful. So what the good girl mask actually is when you abandon the most authentic version of yourself in order to be accepted, liked, or approved by others. And how this looks like is, first of all, shape-shifting. Shape-shifting dependent on who you are around. You constantly play different roles. You try to be the person that the other person expects you to be. And you're so focused on the other person and being liked by the other person that you completely lost the connection to yourself. And this is when you're overly agreeable all the time, when you never say how you truly feel, people pleasing, being scared of triggering others, also being terrified of being disliked. It's hiding your desires, hiding your voice, hiding your opinions. And this is when you really live as a dimmed down version of yourself. You start to doubt yourself, you start to doubt your own abilities. You don't even know what you want anymore because you totally lost the connection to yourself, because you're always so focused on the outside world and to please other people. And why this is so dangerous is because it really disconnects you from your identity, from your own needs, and also you cannot be in your feminine energy because you are not grounded within yourself. We can only be in this high vibe state and in our feminine energy when we have this connection to ourselves. And what happens is that you will attract the wrong relationships, the wrong friendships, wrong opportunities, people who don't value you, and also people who take advantage of your lack of boundaries. And why? Because you wear a mask, you don't show your true self, so you will also attract other people in your life that are not in this authentic energy, other people who are also not living as their authentic self. And this creates negative experiences, codependent relationships, and just misalignment in your life. So when you constantly feel like life is a struggle, everything feels so heavy, then this is because you're not connected to your true self anymore. And what happens when you finally drop the good girl mask is that life feels so much easier, so much in the flow, because this is the moment when you can actually connect to your feminine energy, when you're not in this survival mode state anymore. Your body relaxes, your nervous system calms, and you can finally attract opportunities because you stop forcing and can just be and attract aligned people, aligned opportunities, and life will just feel so much better. Your self-respect rises, you feel so much more confident, and your decisions and your path finally becomes so clear to you. So signs that you are in the good girl mask are: you never want to upset anyone, you say yes when you actually mean no, you overthink what people think of you. This was me, always. You fear rejection, you avoid conflict, you shrink yourself in social interactions, and you just feel drained after being around other people. And this is because in our society we learned to prioritize acceptance over authenticity. It's a deep down fear of losing safety and of losing love. It's really a childhood conditioning and a fear of rejection. But now as an adult, this pattern only keeps you small. So now we're coming to the tips for healing the good girl pattern. So the most important tip is to have strong boundaries. You have to understand that your energy is sacred. So always protect your energy like it's gold. Be super mindful who you spend your time with, who you share your energy with, because your energy is so valuable and you have to see that. So no more over-explaining, no more apologizing for having your own needs, and no more abandoning yourself to make other people comfortable. And every time when you say yes to another person, but when you actually deep down want to say no, you say no to yourself. And this is when you lose the self-trust, when you lower your frequency, and you just will feel drained because you're not true to yourself. People learn how to treat you by how you treat yourself. If you constantly say yes to everything, people will take advantage of that, and you will really be in this role of a people pleaser. And the more boundaries you have, the more you respect your own energy and your own time, I'm telling you, other people will also respect you more. You always teach them how to treat you by how you treat and respect yourself. My second tip in order to heal this good girl pattern is to get to know yourself. You can't be authentic without knowing who you truly are. So start to spend more time alone and actually enjoy being alone. Take out your journal and ask yourself, what do I actually want? What do I enjoy to do? What makes me happy? What lights me up? And what drains me? When you learn to spend more time with yourself and actually enjoy it, you start hearing your own voice again, your own intuition. And in order to really enjoy this time with yourself, you have to start romanticizing your life. This is so important. And romanticizing your life is really about the small little things that add happiness into your life. It's, for example, waking up 10 minutes earlier to do some journaling, to do a meditation. For example, when you make your morning coffee or your morning matcha, you light up a candle and you make a whole ritual out of it. When you do your laundry, when you do the dishes, listen to a podcast, play some music, and really spice up your routine a little bit. Make the unpleasant tasks more fun. Also, for example, when I eat my food, I try to put my phone away, no distractions, and I just try to be very present with my food. I chew slowly, I taste all the different flavors, and this really connects you back to the present moment. And the more you can live in the present moment, life will feel sacred, and you're actually so much more connected to your feminine energy because you're grounded and you enjoy all the small little things that you're doing during the day. Things like self-care rituals, skincare, walks in nature, like everything that makes you happy and that makes your life more fun and enjoyable. Try to include those little things more into your life. Spend time alone with yourself and really get to know yourself. Pleasure is really what regulates your nervous system and brings you back into this authentic energy. And this is all what I teach inside the Glow Up Blueprint. It's my new course launching in January, and I'm so excited to share it with you. And there we go deeper into feminine energy, identity work, self-trust, healing your nervous system, and really reconnecting with your inner glow, with your inner spark. And for updates and early access, you can sign up in my newsletter down below. But now let's continue with the next step in order to heal the good girl mask. The next tip is to stop shape-shifting. Stop changing yourself so that everyone likes you. Because the truth is, there will be always people out there who will not like you. Doesn't matter how perfect you are. Doesn't matter what you do. There will always be someone who dislike you no matter what. And because we cannot change that anyway, start to give yourself the permission to finally be you. Be who you really are. You are not meant to like by everyone, and that is totally okay. And once I really understood that, so many things changed in my life. Because the more you are okay with not being liked by everyone, and the more you are in this authentic energy, it really works like a filter. The wrong people, yes, they will be triggered. Yes, there will be people who will make comments who don't like you, and you filter them out. But also, the more you are in this authentic energy, the more you actually show who you are, the more you will also attract the right people. The more you will attract these soul-aligned relationships, friendships. So you will also attract other people with authentic energy, and you can really attract relationships on a much deeper level. Also allow yourself to be cringe. Allow yourself to not be perfect all the time. Because when everyone is the same, when everyone looks the same, behaves the same, has the same character, this world would be so boring. So the things that are different about you, maybe it's your looks, maybe it's your smile, maybe it's your sense of humor, the way that you behave. I don't know what it is, but start to embrace that. Stop hiding your uniqueness and your own unique features, because this is exactly what makes you so interesting and what makes you you. And the more you can really allow yourself to show that and to be the real you, you will be so much more confident. The coolest people are not the most perfect people. The coolest people are real people. So let yourself be seen. Let yourself be seen. And I know it can be so scary, but the more you do that, I promise you, your confidence will just grow. Also start to express your truth. Start to say what you feel. Share your opinions. Share your unique thoughts, your unique worldview. Let people see who you are. Because confidence isn't performing. Confidence is really being fully yourself and allow yourself to be fully yourself. You deserve relationships in your life where you are loved and seen for who you truly are, and not the dimmed down version of you who constantly performs in order to be liked. And I promise you, the moment you choose authenticity over approval, your life will change in ways you cannot imagine yet. Thank you so much for watching, wherever you're listening to this, Apple, Spotify or YouTube. And it would really help me so much if you could follow my channel and leave me a like and a comment. Thank you so much.